welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another plant video. We are going to be packing some plants today. I'm so excited. I feel like there aren't a lot of these videos on YouTube. Every time that I've had to pack a plant and ship it out, I always forget to film it and I just like really kick myself for it. But today I remembered it's like 9 in the morning currently. I woke up early so that I would be able to film this and still get to the post office at a reasonable time where there's no people and I can just kind of like drop it off and leave. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to wrap plants, how to ship plants. The materials that you are going to need and that I currently have are stuffing. Apparently this stuffing is probably like the best thing to pack your plants with. I've noticed that every time my plant has been packed with this like pillow stuffing, it has just arrived to me pristine. Like it is just in the best condition that you could possibly want. And it's not even difficult to take off when you get the plant. It's just kind of there. I don't know. I think it's super helpful. This is the material that I am unfortunately lacking. I only have this much and today's box is huge. Like I have a really big box also. You don't want to use a big box like this because your postage will definitely be more expensive, especially if you're shipping to a faraway place. Pretty much if your box is too big for your plants will likely not do as well just because the plants might like tossle around in there because they have like all that extra room. You're basically gonna want to just kind of stabilize and suffocate your plant to where it cannot move in the box. But yeah, I am mostly going to be shipping out cuttings today. Unfortunately, I know it would have been a much better video if I was actually shipping out like plants with soil, because I know plants with soil are the ones that are the hardest to pack in my opinion. That's why I kind of like shipping with just roots and like just cuttings because it's easier. I have paper towels, which is what I'm going to be using. I use just like regular napkins and I basically fold them up and I have a bowl of water here. You could use a sink, obviously. You're gonna want to soak it and squeeze it. You don't want the napkin to be like ridiculously wet. You just kind of want it to be damp because if it's too wet, you might end up rotting your plant and like rotting the stem. So you're gonna want a napkin that's like this. Like you don't really want it to be dripping too much. And then you're gonna grab your plant. Mine has roots. This is a Hoya Padilla. This is actually a bonus cutting that I'm sending Alex. Have I even said who I'm sending this to? So this trade I did mention before in my, I think, spring cleaning video. My friend Alex on Instagram, Forever Plant Lady, I will go ahead and leave her handle down below, but yeah, she's awesome. She has beautiful plants. You could tell she's definitely into the rare ones. But I am going to be sending her this Padilla as like a bonus cutting. I have like 4 bonus cuttings for her. I hope she really likes them because I try to get her the ones that she doesn't already have. But yeah, so this Hoya Padilla I'm sending to her. So basically you're going to want to wrap the roots in the napkin like this. You're gonna want to have some saran wrap ready and you're basically just going to wrap your plant in the saran wrap so that the moisture from the napkin doesn't dry out like super fast. But yeah, so that is this plant already done. I don't add any tape or anything to it because I feel like that kind of makes it a little bit harder to open when the person receives the plant. So I just kind of like wrap the saran wrap around itself. So with a plant in leca, I am not the kind of person that will try to take the leca balls off. I would very much so not recommend that you try to take the leca balls off, mostly because if the person that you're trading with or that you're sending to wants to keep their plants in leca, then leaving the leca balls is fine. Like there's no need to take them off, and there's also no need to take them off if they're gonna put it into soil, especially considering like leca balls would provide more aeration, especially around the roots while it's adjusting to the soil. So definitely just leave the leca balls like this, like just leave them. I'm gonna leave them exactly like that. I'm not planning on I'm not planning on taking those off, and again, I would not recommend that you do that. This is a Hoya acuta splash. This little baby has a baby leaf coming in. So again, with your napkin, you're just gonna wrap the roots. You're gonna grab your saran wrap and wrap around this baby. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't have like a ton of experience with shipping plants. So I've kind of just tried to ask questions for my friends that do ship plants out a lot. They said that this is kind of like the best way, and I think I agree it's the best way. I think it's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, acuta splash is ready to go. So this plant actually doesn't have any roots, it's just a cutting, but I am going to send this out to her. I pretty much chose this piece because it has so many aerial roots. Like, she can chop here and have either one stem with 3 leaves, or she could have 3 stems with 1 leaf each. So I wanted to let her decide if she wanted to keep like the 3 leaves together or do the 1 leaf each. It looks like this has a peduncle on it that I just like straight up did not see, and I'm so upset because this plant has not flowered for me, and I'm pretty sure that's the first peduncle that I will have had on this plant, and I chopped it off. So yeah, Alex, you're gonna probably see a flower on this guy before I do because I am sending you one with a peduncle. Okay, so obovata done. I am also going to be sending her this variegated wayetii cutting. So this was actually sold to me as a variegated Kentiana, which everybody always asks me, like, how do you know if it's a Kentiana or a wayetii? If I'm being honest, I do not. And if I'm going to use my resources to try and figure it out, other people don't know either. So yeah, it's not a well-known thing how to differentiate. And honestly, I've given up. I'm just like not even gonna try anymore because it's confusing and I don't really care all that much. It seems like more people are for the variegated wayetii, even though I have a wayetii, and the wayetii leaves that I have are much like fatter. So I don't really understand how they could be the same plant, but whatever, it's fine with me. Sending her one of these. Hopefully she likes it. I totally forgot to tell y'all that I actually have a bunch of labels with the names of the plants on them, and I am going to just be putting those on the plant as well. I just go ahead and put it on the saran wrap. It kind of acts as a tape also. It doesn't make it super difficult for the plant to open when they get it, but yeah. This is her baby. This is the plant that she wanted the most, and honestly, this has been the plant that has been the hardest to let go of. I love this Mathilde so much. It has this vine that has like really chubby leaves. Like, do you see how chubby those leaves are? And I just think it's the prettiest plant. It has really pretty splashies too, but you know, this is the one that she really wanted, so you let go of the stuff you love if you really love them. These roots are insane. Look at those babies. But yeah, okay, so again, I am going to be grabbing my napkin and kind of soaking and then just wrapping it around all of the leca. Sometimes leca will fall off after you wrap, but that's fine. And then saran wrap, and then the label. So Hoya Mathilde is donezo as well. Alrighty, so this nummularioides, I was actually like cutting for myself so that way I could trade the larger plant, but this plant was too cute. So I went ahead and did the rest of the plants off camera because I ran out of supplies and I needed to go grab them, and then I forgot to record. But anyway, now we are going to go ahead and move into putting them in the box. So again, I have the nummularioides, the pallida, acuta, obovata, beautiful baby Mathilde, have the Royal Hawaiian Purple, and the Kentiana or wayetii, whatever. So I have these like foam blocks just in case I need them for filler space. So I have those there. And I also have this stuffing that I'm gonna use around the plants. All of this is pretty much just material that has been in previous packages that I have received. So I basically just kind of filled it with a bunch of styrofoam pieces, and I have this like dish foam sort of thing, and I am going to start putting the plants in, and I'm gonna grab some of the foam and just kind of like lay it between the leaves. Okay, hopefully that's enough. And then I'm going to grab the second largest plant and put it in here also. Again, just going to stuff sort of around the leaves, making it to where the plant can't really move too much. So you're basically going to want to put all of your filler like on the sides also. Again, just to make sure that the plants aren't like going to be moving back and forth. It would be a lot better if you had more of this stuffing and just kind of like totally covered it. But I am going to be using one of these to put on top. So yeah, again, you're pretty much going to want to be suffocating your plants. But now you're just gonna go ahead and close this on up. And now I just have to print my shipping label and paste it on here, and then we're good to go. So I wanted to show you guys how to use the USPS click and ship like website, so that way you can print your label from home instead of having to like wait in line at the post office. So you can just kind of drop something off and go. You're going to want to go to this website, type in all of the information of the person that you're trading with or that you're selling with, and you're pretty much just going to do all that. And then after you finish filling that stuff in, it kind of takes you to this little spot right here. You're going to want to keep it as the day that you're shipping, and then you're going to do it by weight. So I recommend putting 2 pounds. You can obviously also just weigh your package and then choose your own box. Like, don't put like flat rate regardless of what box you have. Because it's by weight, it doesn't really matter. You can just choose your own box, and then you're good. There's also another way that people say is cheaper. I haven't entirely been able to figure it out, but it's through PayPal. And I know that if you're going to be doing flat rate, you can just go to paypal.com/shipnow, and it takes you to this site, and then you pretty much just put all the information in, and then you're good. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments down below. I know I had a lot of questions the first time that I packed and shipped out a package. Hopefully this video was helpful, and yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and hit the like button down below, and if you like me or you like plant videos, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. But that's going to be it for today's video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!